Ever wondered what happens to your brain when the world finally goes quiet? Not the pause between songs, not a moment without talking. Real, uninterrupted silence. In just 2 minutes of stillness, your brain begins to physically change. Neurons start reorganizing. The mind resets, and something ancient reawakens. This isn't meditation. This is silence, pure and transformative. For most of us, silence feels empty, a void we rush to fill with music, noise, or thought. But in neuroscience, silence is not absence, it's activation. Researchers once placed volunteers in an anechoic chamber, the quietest room on Earth. At first, they felt peace, then panic. They began hearing their own heartbeat, blood flow, even the soft pulse of their brain. What they discovered was that in true silence, the brain stops reacting to the outside world and starts listening to itself. It's in these moments that creativity, self-awareness, and emotional clarity begin to surface. In 2013, scientists studying the brains of mice stumbled on something remarkable. 2 minutes of complete silence produced more new brain cells in the hippocampus, the region linked to memory and emotion, than exposure to relaxing music. Why? Because silence activates the default mode network, or DMN, the system that switches on when your mind is free to wander. It's the same network used in daydreaming, memory recall, and deep reflection. When external noise fades, the DMN lights up like a city at night, connecting distant regions of the brain that rarely communicate. This network activity helps consolidate memories, generate insights, and regulate emotional balance. In other words, silence doesn't shut the brain off, it wakes it up. Think of silence as a mental detox. Constant sound overstimulates the amygdala, your brain's emotional alarm. But when you sit in quiet, cortisol levels drop, heart rate slows, and the parasympathetic nervous system takes control. This calm state allows your neurons to repair and strengthen their connections, a process known as neuroplasticity. Over weeks of quiet reflection, this literally rewires the pathways that control focus, empathy, and self-awareness. MRI scans show that people who practice silent reflection for just 10 minutes daily develop thicker gray matter in areas tied to attention and compassion. So yes, silence heals, not metaphorically, but biologically. Yet, when we're alone in quiet, many feel uneasy. The brain, addicted to stimulation, treats silence like sensory withdrawal. This is why you might suddenly recall forgotten memories or feel emotional waves in stillness. The noise outside often masks the noise within, but neuroscience shows that confronting this inner static, the chatter, the restlessness, is how the brain learns to regulate itself. Every time you choose silence instead of distraction, you're teaching your mind to be comfortable with itself. That's the beginning of true mental clarity. Tonight, when the world quiets down, try this. Sit in complete silence for 2 minutes before sleep. No music, no thoughts, no expectations. Just notice what rises. You may feel the hum of your body, the rhythm of your breath. That's your brain returning to balance. With time, you'll find that silence is not empty. It's full of answers. The mind you've been searching for has been waiting for you. In the quiet between thoughts. This is Sleep Curiouz, where we explore the hidden science of your sleeping mind. Good night, and listen closely to the silence within.